Okay guys, so I've had a lot of questions, which is really interesting, from people that talk about timelines, as in you should be, supposedly, because society tells you, especially as a woman, you should be, you should have a degree, and then you should be married by the time you're 25, and you should have kids by the time you're 30, and you should have 2 homes by the time you're 32, and all this crazy shit. So how do you manage that stuff? Well, first of all, it's really important to think about where all this stuff is coming from. Where are you being told that this is what you should do? And it's the same for men, actually. Like, men have to have made a certain amount of money by a certain amount of time, etc., etc. So the first question is, where am I getting this from? Who's taught me this stuff? Number one, where did I learn it? Number two, does this actually work for me today, right? Like, some people feel that the institution of marriage in 2021 doesn't necessarily work anymore. So in other words, times are changing and people's beliefs are changing, which means that yours can too. So just because you're around people that may be following that guideline of society and you're not, it doesn't mean that you're less than or not good enough. It just means that that's what they've chosen to do, and that's their timeline and that's their life. It doesn't mean that your life isn't good enough. What is really, really important is, A, stop and think about, as I said, where did you learn it? B, ask yourself, does this belief actually work for me? Like, for example, you could be saying, I know that society is telling me I should be married by the time I'm 25, but actually I'm 27 and I feel really great in my life and I've got a great job and I've got amazing friends and I'm quite happy. In which case, you're doing really, really well. So question the belief about what is all of this? And then question why you think you're not good enough because you haven't done this thing, because it might not even suit you in the first place. The aim here is to become conscious and aware of what thoughts you're having in your minds, and in turn how you're feeling. We can all change our beliefs. I'm sure that when many of us were kids, we all believed in Santa Claus, and we were absolutely sure that Santa Claus existed, until at one point, some way, somehow, we got taught that he didn't exist at all, and our belief changed overnight. And you can do the same today as an adult with loads of different things. You have to just want to, and you have to be conscious and aware enough to push yourself in your mind to see how to do it differently. But it's totally possible.